What happened was the most powerful non-nuclear explosion in the history of the world. This is the third after Nagasaki. So you can imagine the enormity of this disaster.
When the blast happened, I couldn't have any sleep. I was just, my eyes open in the bed, just thinking, what can I do? What's my role in this? The next day, I started calling everybody I could call, trying to call people who work with the president, tell them, should we do a concert? Should we raise money? Should we do something? I contacted pretty much all the artists I could, contact within 1 hour, and we're gonna raise money and help as much as we can.
What can every individual do as an artist, as a government, as a organization like UWC to play a role in the short term, but also the long-term reconstruction that is needed. And for us, that was an opportunity to sit down and to think about ways in which we could create opportunities to help Lebanon in the small way that we can to reconstruct itself and to rise up from the ashes. And that's how this idea came together. The idea to raise funds for students affected directly or indirectly by the blast and the crisis in Lebanon as our modest contribution to new leadership in Lebanon.
So I think it's through education and through really asking the right questions that we will be able to build the world of tomorrow. And this will only happen through education.
For me, the key issue there is trust. If I talk to Lebanese, there's very, very little trust that the current political class will solve the problems of Lebanon. So maybe we have to look at the younger generation.
This hope in the youth is definitely the solution and the only solution that we have in Lebanon.
The only thing really keeping me here in Lebanon is that hope.
Coming here and learning to actually be, disciplined and living in a very, civilized way. Having to respect people who live around you, learn all of these new things when you come here is a very big change, I'd say.
We are a school of about 950 students, including 200 students that, just like Lien and Anna, are selected from over 100 different countries around the world. They join us in their teen years, they travel to Maastricht, and they come and live for 2 years in our residential community.
And I think that's really important about a UWC experience is that you go away, but the goal is very much to come back to help build the country.
Lebanese students that have been accepted there, it's a fantastic thing to do after the blast. And I hope this is a case of fundraising that will help this situation.
And I really believe that this diaspora has fundamental roles in helping Lebanese youth keeping their hope.
But you will realize that we cannot do that alone. Most of our students can only attend UWC Maastricht if somebody else is willing to make that possible. And that is why we are asking for your support. With this Scholarships for Beirut initiative, we hope to raise at least 3 full scholarships every year, starting this year.